months, Ms. Broderick, I believe, had filed either entry or substitution of counsel. She is presently the attorney of record on the case, although I'm the one who's been representing Mr. Wright. So I need to go ahead and refile my entry of appearance, and I will do that this morning.
Okay, substitution of counsel by noon today. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep.
One day next week, sit down with Ms. Olivier to see if you can pull together a proffer that's acceptable. And it looks like we're not having a trial on Mr. Wright's case.
Not immediately. I mean, I think we can resolve it without a trial based on our conversation.
So, Your Honor, I mean, it all depends on, obviously, the outcome of whatever we do next week. If I know the court has 2 weeks of trial beginning next week and the following consecutive week, I don't know logistically if the court would be able to somehow arrange a way for us to have Mr. Wright brought back over to the courthouse, even if it's not this courtroom, maybe one
Yeah.
that we're like.
I will check with the sheriff's department to see if they are willing to, set us up with 1 or 2 other sheriffs on a day that is convenient for them next week, and see what we can get. Sergeant Pilgrim, you hear what I'm saying. I have a jury trial next week. I may or may not have my regular Friday calendar. I'm not sure at the end of that week if I didn't plug one in or not. I just don't know. It's not top of mind. But who do you suggest that I reach out to say, hey, can you give me 2 dates and 2 times where we could have, what do you need, an hour for this?
Probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
2 hours to have lawyers to go back and speak with an inmate. Who is that person? Is it Lieutenant Colonel Edwards?
I would start with Lieutenant Lee and also Lieutenant Edwards. Lieutenant Colonel Edwards.
And either I will receive a response from them and get in touch with the 2 of you, or I will ask their permission for me to be released out of that and let you all talk with them to bring them over. I'll see. So I can do that this morning between now and my 1:30 calendar. Okay? All right? Good to see you back, Mr. Melnick. All right. Now, you all are here from Mr. Hornsby Wilson's office, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Broderick, good morning to you. And so then you heard everything about this, and he's coming on and you're coming off. So I'm going to get a substitution of counsel, I guess, for Mr. Melnick by noon today. Will you send a courtesy copy, please, to... Yes. Thank you. Okay. So I think you're in good shape. Unless there's something I need to know relative to this. Okay. You're in good shape.
Thank you.
Okay. My understanding with respect to position number 3, Mr. Grier, is that nothing is happening in connection with Mr. Grier's case. It is in a position right now where I've been asked for extensions of deadlines, and so I don't expect to see the lawyers for Mr. Grier, the state for Mr. Grier, or Mr. Grier himself today. Okay. And that's where we are. So we'll be waiting for Mr. Steele to appear at 10:15. Okay?
So, Your Honor, may I go to...
Okay.
And then he whispered, I'm sorry, I'm
Okay, all right. I mean, because that's my inclination, but I believe, and I wrote it phonetically once, Olivier. Okay.
rarely said it. I should probably hear more, but I don't.
You're numb to it at this point. You at least get the OL right out there. Okay. With respect to Mr. Grier's case, if you're here for that, obviously you are. Would you come here for a second so I can just... come up here. Because I think you're going to be coming and coming and coming, which I would expect, and I just want to have a candid conversation with you about it. When you all send me these Rule 22s, I'm inclined to sign them. I'll cross out that which I don't, wish to allow. But I never want to take on the responsibility of having to call you to say he's not coming, because sometimes if I tell you that, you leave and then something happens and somebody comes and you're going to say that I excuse you. I don't want to be involved in that. Okay, so I just want you to know that I'm just, I welcome you here, but I just don't want to get involved in dismissing you and all that stuff. Okay. It's all good. Okay, all right, very good. All right, have a good one. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah.